Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate.
What's up, guys? This is the Till You Collapse podcast. I'm Brian. I'm your host, and we're fucking back.
Yes, we are.
Back again.
We never left.
Persian's back. Back again. So, guys, we're going to start doing some podcasts that are more current topics. So we're going to try to do 2 podcasts a week. Once a week that's some tactical information, either fitness, business, life, something that can inspire and motivate you and give you some data and info to take back and improve your life in some which way. That's going to be 1 podcast a week. And then another podcast a week is where me and Memo wrap it up. We talk about current life situations, stuff going on in the world, just chopping up about our thoughts on things.
Thoughts and opinions. And you may agree with them and you may not, and that's the joy in this world. You don't have to agree with them. We don't have to agree with you, but hopefully we can shake hands and be friends, and hopefully you have that kind of mindset in this world, right? Mm-hmm. Another thing, we're really trying to grow this podcast. We're going to make a big push twice a week. Takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of shit from me and Memo. And we're doing this because we want to improve your life. So when you listen to this, know there's some real motherfuckers sitting here with good intentions, trying to share with you honestly, just being honest, real. The word I'm looking for. I'm trying to blank here. Vulnerable. Like the shit I talk about, like when I share shit with you guys, it's real. Like my darkest moments, stuff that's happened to me, that shit's not easy. So I'm doing that so hopefully you guys can resonate with something, connect with it, and push forward. This ain't just like, you figure this takes about an hour on average to record, and then how long to edit? About 2 hours or so, just for everything, just to get everything up and
so
going.
So about 3 hours, multiple times a week, we're giving to you guys. Mm-hmm. Our time is very, very, very valuable.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of other shit we could be doing.
I hope you guys get something from this. Like I said, I enjoy sharing. I do get the feedback I get's great. I really appreciate it. It's really amazing. So if I can help impact your life, that's why I'm doing this. But yeah, we're gonna. Memo, how you feel, man? You just did a big thing this weekend.
Yeah, I moved out, like at my own place officially.
You moved out.
Yep.
You moved, not just you moved out, because you've been living on your own for a while.
Yeah, since I was 18.
So tell them what you mean by that.
More like I moved in with my lady for the first time.
You moved in with your lady for the first time. God bless America.
God bless me. Lord help me.
Man.
Yeah, hey. So. It was a long weekend. I'm excited though.
Yeah.
I'm excited, yeah.
Everything went well?
Yeah. It was also her birthday weekend too, so I was just having to do probably twice as much work, but
oh shit. It's okay. Oh shit. Birthday.
Yeah.
Did you give her a good birthday present?
Of course.
Yeah?
Yeah. My money.
Your money? Shit, you got something better than money, baby.
Maybe.
Shit. Oh man, workout's going good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
My workouts, man, I kind of had a weird place, man. I was leaning up there hard, getting really lean, and then I said, fuck it, I need to add some weight back on.
Fluctuating really fast.
Yeah, added some weight back on, but I'm just kind of in a weird place, and that happens. Here's the thing. You're going to be at a weird place in life. There's going to be times in your business, in your life, in your fitness, stuff like that you're kind of in a place I'm in, and that's okay. The point is when you're in a weird place where it feels like you don't really feel like you're moving forward. You don't really feel like you're moving backwards. You're kind of just in it. The magic part of that is just continuously to be consistent and pushing through. Because when you're not moving forward, when you're moving forward, it's motivating, it's exciting, it's inspiring. You want to do it. It's exciting. You're seeing changes. That's when we're all really motivated, right? When you're moving backwards, hopefully you're like, fuck, this is not going in the right direction. You're motivated to make a change because you're visually seeing stuff going in the wrong direction. And then when you're kind of just getting through it and you're in it, there's not much motivation to go either way. So, there's going to be those times a lot in your life, not just in fitness, but business, relationships, stuff like that. You got to just keep going. The magic thing is just stay consistent, keep going, and that will get you past and through.
Yep.
Could
have said better.
You trying to gain weight right now?
Yeah, I'm bulking till the end of January. I'm getting there slowly.
I mean, you've been pretty consistent in your weight for a while, though.
Somewhat. I've gained about 8 pounds within the last 4 months. So it's getting a decent size.
I was still we worked to get out together a couple times. We need to work out together again.
Yeah, we need to get back to it. We will.
Come on, Persian boot camp.
Let's do it.
Even if we don't work out, let me just train you. I just want to yell at you.
I'm down. I'm always down. You know that. We'll find a day a week.
Yeah,
one day a week. We'll just bust my ass.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm
We're gonna
down.
videotape your ass.
Oh God.
Literally
Oh
your
God.
ass.
Ladies, be prepared to get jealous.
Yeah. So this podcast, we're going to be talking about some current topics in the media. The first thing we're going to talk about is, what is it?
Balenciaga.
Motherfucking Balenciaga. This shit is fucking crazy, bro. And me coming from a parent, this shit is fucking disturbing. Anything regarding kids, children is fucking no tolerance. Like, I will kill a motherfucker with no hesitation. You fuck with any of my kids. You fuck with any of my family, my friends, kids, anything like that. There's no gray area with this shit. There's no tolerance with this shit. And what I can't believe, actually I can't believe it, is how silent all these loudest motherfuckers are. All the loudest celebrities, everyone that wants to shout from the rooftop for all the big crazy topics. Black Lives Matter, you know, the whole LGBTQ shit. Is that even how you say it? COVID. And here's the thing. They're all the loudest. They stand up. They want to support everybody. Everything's not right. This isn't right. Fuck everybody that doesn't think this way or believe this way. Something like this comes out and there's just fucking crickets. And it just blows my mind that all these people with all this influence, all this following, and they're so opinionated about shit, that's fine. This is America. All those things I mentioned that they're opinionated about, that's fine. You're allowed to have your opinion on everything in this country. And I respect both sides of every opinion. Like I've told you guys, that's how I fuck and vibe, and that's how I get down. That's how everybody should get down. The problem is most people don't get down like that. It's like one side is here, one side is here, and fuck everything else and anybody else if you don't agree with me. But the thing is that's not how it should be. But with this kind of shit, there's like no tolerance and no gray area. I don't care who you are. There should be no tolerance in exploiting children. Like, those pictures are disturbing. The company is disturbing. They had court documents and pictures for child pornography. Like, there's no like accident. It's not like
it's unacceptable.
It's unacceptable. Yeah. And the thing that's even more unacceptable is the silence behind it.
Yeah, it died down pretty quickly since when it came out. Yeah.
You don't even hear about, like, we're kind of late on it because it like happened a week ago. And like, I feel like
I don't hear nothing about it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just died, went off.
It got pushed under the rug.
Exactly.
And the same thing with the whole fucking Epstein thing. Like, that motherfucker had pilot, like, guest logs, high profile people, and no one's ever seen the official list of who went there.
Mm-hmm. Things disappear for a reason.
Yeah. It just blows my mind. But here's the thing. We can't tolerate that shit. This shit is disturbing. This is our children. This is our future. You guys know I have a company, Young Alpha, focused on children, empowering children, focusing on the future. I have no tolerance for this shit. I have 4 children. It's just Memo. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I know how I feel about it. Like, this shit bothers me to my core. It makes me feel sick. I want your input because you're younger. You have no kids. So you obviously don't feel the exact same way as me, which you shouldn't. But how do you feel? Like something like that, like you're younger, you have no kids. How does that shit make you feel?
Anything involving anything with children is pedophilia, in my opinion. It should not be allowed at all. Anything from like sexual content toys, and that's what the mainly marketing was, like sexual content toys, like that teddy bear that was all in straps with the kid in the picture and stuff like that, plus all the documents they had. Just in general, like imagine my little sister who's 12 years old, my little brother 4 years old, that type of shit happening too. Yeah, it's not unacceptable in any circumstance. I don't care, like opinionated or not, that should not be allowed. Yeah. So
I mean, I've seen like some celebrities stand up. I've seen some people stand up and like burning shit, which is like. But the crazy thing is, I don't see much of it. Nope. And I see very few. And I feel like I said, those other topics I talked about, I felt like people were just so opinionated, going so far in, so supportive. And all of those things don't hold a candle to this shit. It's just fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
You should be embarrassed. And here's the thing. The people with the biggest platforms and the biggest noises aren't making anything. But here's the thing. Us as individuals, the same thing going back to the whole COVID thing, the whole time it happened. Like if you don't stand up for something, if you don't stand for something, you don't scream it and let people know, that's just as bad.
Yeah.
Like you have to let people know when you don't fuck with something.
You'll never get
when
hurt
it's
unless
not right.
Yeah. You'll never get hurt unless you say something.
Silence is not okay.
No.
Like you could, here's the thing. It's not as bad as agreeing with something, but it's pretty fucking bad because if you don't say something, somebody doesn't know if you agree for it or not. Like if you're very against this and you're just silent about it, nobody knows you're against it. They could assume you're for it. Would you want that? And this is just piggybacking off of this because, you know, we're going to have these podcasts talking about trending topics, but I also want you to get some gold nuggets in them. So I'll try to put in info based on my experiences. Like you have to speak up. You have to, because if not, you can assume they're assuming the worst. And that's you and your character and what you stand for, your core values, not just this topic, but in your work ethic, in business, in fitness, in anything. You need to be a person on this earth that stands for something, little things and big things. And you know I'm all about the little things because everybody fucking wants to throw the little things under the carpet. The little things turn into big things. Be opinionated. Be proud of your stance. Don't worry about if people don't agree with you because here's the thing. Most of the people aren't going to agree with you. Half the people aren't going to agree with you. Half the people on this earth are going to hate you regardless of what you fucking do. So stop trying to be quiet and make everybody happy. That's not what life's about. Life's about being an individual, being proud of who you are, standing up for what you believe in every situation. Not just this, guys. But yeah, this situation's fucked.
Yep, it sure
Whole
is.
Balenciaga, fuck them.
Yep.
Fuck the whole Epstein thing.
The only reason why it went down so fast is because of money.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Fucking
Guaranteed.
disgusting, bro. I can't believe there's companies like that are just chilling out there.
They make so much money, they can do whatever the fuck they want, apparently.
Jesus, bro. It's fucking disturbing.
Have you ever bought any Balenciaga in the past?
No. Thank God I never have.
I didn't even know that was a
If I
fashion
had
brand.
some, I would be burning the fucking shit. Well, on this podcast, we would do it live right here.
Just burn it
Fucking
right there.
Actually, probably not in this room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we go
but
outside and do that.
You know what I say? We make some content for it.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, I didn't give them any of my money. And
$3,000 video down the drain.
dude, it's just disturbing. Like those pictures and those kids in those pictures, it's just like, it's just crazy too. They go and they just delete all their social media.
Yep.
Like isn't that like a guilty thing to do?
It is. It is, yeah. I don't know.
Fuck them.
Yep. So,
Next topic we're going to talk about
Liver King.
motherfucking Liver King. Liver motherfucking King. This one hits kind of home to me because I can resonate with it because it's right kind of in the industry that I fuck with and I'm passionate about. And here's the thing. I actually really like Liver King. He's very entertaining. He's very different. You know, here's the thing with Liver King. He's promoting a lot of positive shit, guys. He's promoting a lot of positive shit. He's promoting healthy living. He's promoting getting outside in the sun, which everybody needs to do. It's really good for you, vitamin D. He's promoting drinking water. He's promoting eating healthy foods. I mean, not necessarily healthy foods. This is the thing that gets me. The foods he's promoting to eat, all this raw shit, all this weird off the wall shit, he's actually a genius marketer because the way he's eating is very high protein, lower fat, medium carbohydrate. I'm sure he has low days. He has high days. I'm sure he cycles his carbs. And he's eating whole, real foods, nothing processed. Him eating those foods draws a lot of attention to him. So he's got a lot of attention because it's crazy seeing someone eat that off the wall shit. It draws attention. Look at how fast his following has grown. So it's genius that I think he really does eat it. He does, obviously, on video all the time. It's bringing the attention. Everyone's trying to get attention, right? So he's getting attention. In reality, He's just eating a high protein, low fat diet, moderate carbs. I would assume they're cycled, which is a great diet to build muscle, lose fat, maintain your physique, whatever you want to do. It's just doing it in a different way. I will never fucking eat that way. Fuck that. I would never eat that shit. But this guy has kind of found a way to promote healthy living and get crazy amount of attention from it. He works his ass off. He works out 2 to 3 times a day, very, very hard. He's 43 years old.
Yeah.
He looks fucking amazing for his age. And yes, he takes fucking steroids. He takes HRT, TRT. So do I. Like, I take the same, like, they put out what he takes, and he takes very low amounts. And here's the thing. It's a taboo. And being in the spotlight and being, under as much attention as he is, I get it, man. Because here's the thing. People's initial reaction to steroids is they want to take away all the work that you put in because you took steroids. And I'm here to tell you from someone that's taken steroids, a lot of different kinds for a long time. When you take steroids, you have to do more work than when you don't take steroids, because you have those steroids, and to actually utilize them for what they're good for, which is increasing protein synthesis, building more muscle. Therefore, you have to work harder because your body's harder to break down. It repairs so much faster, so much more efficient. You have to work out harder. You have to up your weights. You have to work out longer to get the desired effects you want. And in turn, your nutrition needs to be on point even more to utilize all that protein building and that muscle building. You need to eat more protein. You need to eat more often. You need to eat more quantity of food. It's very hard. So therefore, more effort has to go in to utilize what you're doing supplementation wise to build more muscle. So it's not, don't discredit a motherfucker. Like, people think they're going to take that shit and in 2 months look like that.
No, it takes years.
It takes years.
A lot of time, money, and effort.
More and more than people even imagine. Yeah. But here's the thing. It's very frustrating that that's what the general population goes to, and that's what they believe, because a lot of them aren't educated. And the crazy thing is, in any gym you go to, there's a high percentage of people on steroids. It's one of the most popular things that guys in gyms, but even girls, you'd be surprised the amount of girls.
Like 85% people in the gym,
yeah,
honestly.
Like 80% are on steroids, yet 10% maybe look like they are. What does that tell you? That tells you these motherfuckers are looking for a magic pill, a magic potion to get the results they want, a shortcut to the results, but they won't put in the work. They won't put in the effort to eat right and train right. Just like with business, everything in life, right? So that's why. And the reality is, all these people in the fitness industry, there's a crazy amount of people in the fitness industry before Liver King, way before Liver King. All these online trainers, all these people that have supplement brands, all these people that are promoting look like them. I can train you to look like me. They all take steroids and they all lie about it, or they don't talk about it, doing the same thing this guy's doing. So don't fucking crucify this fucking guy for doing something that so many more people are doing before him. He was just put in an uncomfortable situation. And here's the thing. What he should have done, what I would have done in his situation, what I do with you guys, is just keep it real. Like, the problem is, you should have your personal private business. Like, that's your body, that's your medical information. That should be private. But the problem, it goes hand in hand. As you get more eyes on you, as you come in the public figure more, in the limelight, people are going to be nosy and they're going to want to know your personal business. Like, look at celebrities and shit like that. And that's just part of the game. Unfortunately, it's part of the game. As private as you want to be, once you get to a certain point, like, that privacy kind of goes away to a certain extent, right? Mm-hmm. And he needed to realize that because, he has emails out there, and obviously there's people that know. That's why it came out. But what he should have done is, whenever he was asked, because he was asked directly on a handful of many podcasts, huge podcasts, and he always denied it, which is lying, but I get it. Like, that's his personal info, and he doesn't want to diminish all the work he puts in based on people's dumb, notions of what steroids are and what they do.
They're opinion on something they have no experience with.
Yeah, their opinion, they don't have a clue. Most
people do not.
public think you take one cycle and look like fucking Arnold.
No.
That's literally what they think. They think they could take a cycle and look like Arnold. That's literally what they think. And it's mind-blowing. Like I said, you got to take steroids for years. You got to eat on point for years. You got to do more work in the gym for years. When you see these guys at the top pro level, these motherfuckers are monsters. They're consistent as fuck. They're intense as fuck. Bodybuilding and fitness for me is why I'm successful in business, why I've been able to build this brand the way I am. I say, if anyone can compete and anyone can be a successful bodybuilder, they can be a successful business person. If they take those qualities that it takes to really get to those upper levels in fitness and bodybuilding, and they can translate those qualities into business and be smart with money, be smart with business, but use those same basic qualities, work ethic, consistency, discipline, dedication, all that kind of shit, that works hand in hand with fitness and business.
100%. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a job.
It is. It's a
and
full-time job.
genetics do come into play. People are more genetically gifted. They respond to the steroids different. They respond to nutrition different. They respond to lifting different. But regardless, if you do the right things for a long time, you're going to look good. Way better than the normal public.
Especially if you're eating clean.
Yeah.
Especially if you're eating clean.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You don't want to crucify this guy when there's so many people doing it. They want to just hate on him. But what he should have done is he should have just said, yeah, I'm on HRT. My levels are in the natural high range.
Here's the thing, though. Most 40-year-old men automatically get prescribed testosterone.
I know.
Test uses.
No shit.
Yeah. So, like, they're giving him...
It's one of the number one things prescribed to men in America.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. He could have got around all that. But there's a stigma. He wanted to stay away from the stigma. He wanted to stay away from the hate because that brings a whole nother side of it in. But he could have saved himself a lot of grief. And I don't think this is going to hurt his brand. If anything, I think it's going to help him.
It's going to help him more.
Put out that sorry video.
The apology. Yeah.
And that thing has so many millions of views. And he owned up as a man. Like, here's the thing. Like I just talked to you about, like we were talking earlier, accountability.
Yep.
Like, that's one of our core values. Like, you're going to fuck up. You're going to make mistakes. That's fine. We all do it. But be a man, be a woman, stand up and say, yeah, I fucked up. I own it. I'm going to be better. There's respect to that because a lot of people don't even do that. A lot of people fuck up and they don't ever want to accept accountability. And there's a big thing to accept accountability. But he could have got around all of it. Like I said, he just admits to, yeah, I take it, prescribed. I'm at an upper healthy range, which is still within the natural range. And there's always that argument too, like, is it still natural? Is it not? Because, like, you know what I mean? People argue, like, you know, you take that amount that's prescribed to you and your testosterone levels are within the healthy natural range. Are you still natural?
Technically, no. Technically, no, because you're injecting more.
Yes.
Technically.
Yes.
On a technical level, yeah, unfortunately. That's just all that's where genetics play in
For
again.
sure. I get it. I agree with that too. I think yes, your levels are within a natural level, and this is what your physique can look like in a natural range. That's why when you see, like, you'll see some people that are genetic freaks and their natural test level, this is what I would assume. You know, you see these people that are super muscular, super low body fat, and it's hard to believe they're natural, and they are actual natural. You know, like Chris that comes in here and stuff like that, right?
Guys are ridiculous.
Like those guys, I would assume naturally their natural test levels are super high, like at the top of the level charts, even off the natural charts, maybe, because there's still those people that's, you know, there's going to always be those
abnormal. Yeah.
And then you get people that are normal in the middle range, and then you get people that are in the very low range. And I know because my shit was so fucked up. Like, I was below. That's why I take it. My shit was below the level, and the way I look and the way I feel, whew. And
it affects you drastically. It affects you so much. I don't think most people don't
even
understand that
from low to medium to high is a drastic difference in your mindset, your psychological shit for men, and physically. Yeah. And it's a big range.
It affects your sleep, your energy throughout the day, your sex drive, everything.
So don't hate on the guy. He puts in a lot of work. He looks great. He's making crazy amount of money. I respect what he's doing. He's working for it. Steroids is not the make or break if he's gonna do that or not.
Just don't lie.
Yeah,
just don't
it's
lie.
not good to
It's
lie.
like-
Period. It's keep it real. But like I said, I understand why he did. I mean, it's his personal
Yeah,
private
yeah.
information, you know. But you know, and like I said, staying away from that stigma. But you know, guys, just keep it real. And the guys and ladies, get your hormones checked. Seriously, hit me up if you want questions. I have a company I'm connected with. But yeah, get your hormones checked, because getting your hormones right is going to affect you in so many levels for guys and women. You need to do it. Seriously. That's the rain you hear, Memo. It's fucking pouring.
I know.
Have you ever heard rain before?
I couldn't see it.
You
I was
see
like,
you're tripping out. It's raining.
I couldn't see it. I was like, what the
It's
fuck is that
fucking
noise?
pouring, G. It's pouring. That
We
rain
need it.
coming down, baby. You want to go dance in the rain?
No. I know.
Come videotape me walking slow motion in the rain, baby.
Oh God, no. I'm good.
You're good. Well, shit,
You
you
know what's
do what
funny?
I say, actually. You're not good. You're good. You good? Shit.
You know what's funny to me? I actually put myself like, because Liver King has a videographer, and I put myself like in his shoes. Like that videographer is recording his like I'm sorry speech and everything like that, and he goes and edits it. I have to sit there and watch it like 10 times in a row. I just put myself in his shoes. I'm like, damn, that must have been like such an awkward position to be in.
I know, right? I know.
But-
I mean, fuck, man. Anything that we can, you know, anything anyone can do to hate on someone, right? The guy's 43 years old. He works out fucking hard, and let's just hate on the way he looks because he takes steroids. That's the only reason he looks like that. If he didn't take steroids, he wouldn't look quite. This is a reality. If he stopped all steroids and he kept eating the way he eats, which is very healthy, working out the way he works, which is crazy work ethic, he would still look good. He would just look a little different. And here's the reality. He would probably have about 10 pounds less of muscle on his body, and he'd probably have about 5 pounds, 10 pounds more of fat on his frame. And that's
Still
just,
look good for a 40-year-old.
He still would look good. He still would look better than most people. He wouldn't look just quite as good. Okay, big fucking deal. That's the thing. People think it's like, especially at that level, they think it's like a magic thing. They're going to inject it, and then they're going to wake up Ronnie Coleman tomorrow. You know what I mean? And that's crazy that people really think that way.
Crazy.
And the thing is, like I said, 10 pounds of muscle less, 5 pounds of fat more. Yeah, it's going to look different, but for the untrained eye, most like normal people probably wouldn't be able to spot the difference that much. We'd be able to tell the difference like that because we're into the fitness. We know the way the physique looks, you know. But anyways, guys, give the guy a fucking break. And you should probably take some fucking testosterone too. Help you mentally and physically. I'm a big fan of it. Like I said, don't abuse it. Don't take it way outside the natural ranges, because that's when you get side effects. When you start taking too much of it and your levels get beyond they have the natural, healthy, natural ranges for a reason, then you start getting effects that hurt your health. But as far as a male and a female, you guys all have hormone levels that you're supposed to be within that keeps your body operating in a perfect state, right? Mm-hmm. So that's it. That's all I got on that, man. Man, this fucking weather makes me want to snuggle, baby.
I know. Well,
Makes
speaking
me
of
want to get by a fire and a fat ass and just relax.
Speaking of snuggling, we get the men's sweaters coming.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the men's
Men's lineup.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm excited, guys. We got a lot of stuff happening this new year. Our men's line's coming here pretty soon. We've had the men's stuff since we started, but
Premium shit.
this new men's stuff is really the nicest stuff we've ever made, and it's going to be here in about 10 days. So I'm excited to get it out to everyone.
Me too.
That
Trust me.
Persian silk.
Yep, I'm excited.
You know, and here's the thing. I've been wearing it the fuck out of it. I got samples, and I literally wear it like every day. And it's literally the favorite thing that I wear. It's all I wear. I love it. It's just,
He doesn't wash his clothes. He wears the same thing every day, guys.
Hey, I still smell good. I just put on a gallon of cologne before I come to work.
Oh, that expensive cologne. Yeah.
Yeah, you know about that.
I know which cologne that is.
Yeah. And you guys, you don't need to wash your clothes every day. Okay? Listen, if you keep yourself clean, you keep yourself smelling right. Like, you don't wash that hoodie every day,
Oh,
do you?
hell no, I don't.
Okay,
No.
so don't look at you. You doing the same shit over there, trying to call me out. Shit. And that's pretty much the two topics we wanted to cover. Was there any other topic you wanted to?
No. Just sorry for the delay. China's been shut down the entire time.
Yeah, we've been dealing with
Right.
China. Fucking dude. Yeah, there's another topic right there.
Yeah.
China is finally standing up to this COVID shit. We've been dealing with, our shit. We still get shit manufactured in China. Half our stuff's manufactured here, half our stuff's manufactured in China. Everything's designed here. Obviously, all the jobs are here. But in reality, until, I'm obviously pro-America. You guys know how I feel. And if I feasibly could get everything manufactured here for the similar cost and similar quality, I'd be all on that, honestly, you guys, keeping it real with you guys. But at this point, to keep this company running with margins and prices that the consumer is willing to pay, it's not feasible, especially for like apparel and athletic wear. I know there is some stuff happening, especially my buddy Andy Frisella. He's creating a whole facility to do that with his apparel and stuff like that, which is exciting. First for him. They make all their supplements here, and their apparel, I don't know if it's all currently being made here, but I do know he's making a huge 180,000 square foot facility, another one.
Damn.
And they're going to bring big time apparel manufacturing back here, at least for just their stuff, which is fucking amazing. Him and that company, like I said, he's one of my main mentors. That's fucking phenomenal. I don't even know if he's going to do this, but I thought if he's building that big a facility, is he going to be able to do stuff for other brands too? Because I would hop on that. I got to actually text him and ask him. Honestly, I haven't even asked him that question yet. But, I would love to bring everything here. Hopefully I'll be able to. But honestly, being real with you guys, I've looked into what there is as far as apparel. There's especially not many options American made. And the options that are here are not as good a quality. So my product quality would go down, which I don't really want to do, right? A brand is built on quality. And then as far as cost, not only is the quality worse, but the cost is higher. So it's a lose-lose from a business perspective. Just being real with you guys. But if and when I can, I'm definitely going to transition everything, even if it means that I lose some money. Like I said, it's important to me. But at this point, I can't. But we're dealing with it because all the stuff that is in China being held up, like our Black Friday, a bunch of stuff was supposed to be here, got pushed back almost a month later than it was. And then our guy stuff's pushed back still. And here's the crazy thing is they're still locking people down in China for COVID.
They're putting them in cages now. Like
in
legit,
cages?
like in camps and cages now. If you didn't see that on the news, yeah.
I heard that there was a building on fire and they made people burn.
Yep.
You guys don't realize what you have in America. So all you motherfuckers out there crying about this country, all these motherfuckers screaming about you have it so bad in this country, and this country's so bad. I want to talk about I'm Persian. I'm half Persian. So that's Iranian. My dad's from Iran. You guys talk about the way women are treated over there and everything that's going on with the women that are being beaten and killed because they have no rights over there. And you women over here are complaining the way things are? How do you think they feel in that country where they're literally being beaten and killed if they don't wear that hijab?
Full cover up. And so stupid. Yeah.
And then China, there's people right now being locked up for COVID, locked in a burning building and dying and not being let out because of this shit.
But not even have COVID.
That don't even have COVID. You have it good in this fucking country. That shit boils my blood. That people are living like that literally right now in other places in this world. And we got this country where the sky's the limit. We got this flag. You can create anything. I was broke as fuck, and now I'm a millionaire because of the freedoms in this country. And I'm a dumbass. I'm a hard-ass fucking worker. Look at the opportunities are endless. But your mind, your mindset, the way you think, the woe is me, everything's so bad, everything's shitty here, that's why you are. And I talked about in that post, look in the motherfucking mirror. Anything in your life is because of you. That accountability piece that we talked about. You're pointing fingers, you're making excuses. There's no fingers, there are no excuses. Point the finger at your motherfucking self. And that's the bottom line. It's just, anyways. And then you get motherfuckers over in this country that are just cheering COVID on this whole couple years. They think it's, pro COVID, pro lockdowns, pro everything. And then now you're saying, oh, I'm so proud of them in China for standing up. Motherfucker, you weren't even standing up for your own country when it was happening here. And newsflash, it may happen again.
You never know.
You never know.
You never
Yeah.
know.
Oh, yeah. I never know. Trust me. It fucking haunts me every day thinking about this shit. Thinking about my kids growing up in a nation like this.
It's kind of good that it kind of happened though, and then like the 20s, like 2020, like throughout the time, because now we get to experience it. We get to see what it's like. People got to adapt to it in a sense, and obviously people rose up, and people definitely rose down from that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, my fear is that now they kind of have a taste of what they can do. They saw how many people stepped in line and complied with so easily.
yeah,
And what's next? Like, they're like, fuck, that was a test. It was pretty easy. Everything kind of went the way they wanted to for the most part. I mean, 2 years. It's still, I hear like them starting to bring mask mandates back in other certain places already.
It's crazy. Yeah.
We all know none of the scientific data backs it up.
Yeah. You know what the funny thing is though? Because I do have the vaccine. And
Yeah.
I took it because of my girlfriend with her past job. That's the only, and because I also did weddings in San Francisco, which
Yeah.
was
Yeah, I know.
case.
I know.
Ever
you got
since,
it, and
ever
that's your
since,
choice.
oh, but here's the thing though. Ever since then, you notice how I've been sick quite a bit.
Yeah, I was thinking
I've
that.
never been like that my entire life.
Look
like
at that.
There's been multiple days like throughout this past year where I've been spending, even during summertime, where I felt sick.
For sure, I know that. I noticed
Yeah,
that.
I don't know
You're
what that
one of the
was.
sickest people I know.
But
And you're
I'm
one of the
healthy.
healthiest looking.
Yeah.
And you're young, so it doesn't make. And you eat good too, so it doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
Not saying that's the reason why,
No,
but
I
it
know.
could be. You never know.
For sure.
That's the thing.
And just being able, like I said, you're one of my favorite people. I don't care that you got the vaccine. That
Yeah.
doesn't matter to me. I didn't get it. That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
guys. Like, it doesn't matter. This dude is like a huge part of my company. I love him on a personal level and a business level. I'm proud of him. I've only worked with him for 7 months, but we're going to be friends regardless of how long he works here. I don't give a fuck that he got the vaccine. That doesn't matter to me. You guys know how much I hate that shit. I'm not going to get it, but that doesn't matter.
yeah.
And you guys are creating barriers between people because of a fucking shot or not? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But you heard what he just said though, and he's man enough to say, like, he's not saying that's probably the reason, but like, you never know. He's just
It's a
saying he was a
possibility,
healthy
definitely.
dude, and now he's sick all the time. This guy's fucking sick every week, and it's been since he did that. So put the pieces together and make an informed decision based on what you feel like you want to do. That's all we're saying. That's it. And I'm fucking proud of you for stepping up and saying that, dude. No, I am. Seriously,
Yeah, no,
dude.
I appreciate
like I
it.
said, I haven't said anything about that because I didn't know how you'd feel, and I don't really care.
I don't care
either
either.
way.
Like,
you know that.
yeah,
I mean, so
yeah.
it doesn't matter. But fuck, man. Anyways, let us know the feedback on this podcast if you like us fucking going back and forth talking about
Just life.
trending topics in life and what we think about them. You know, and like I said, if you don't agree with us, that's great. Shoot me a DM, shoot me an email, repost this podcast. Let me know.
Have a conversation.
I love good banter back and forth. If you do agree, you do fuck with what we're saying, let us know. Please help us grow this shit. Share it. Appreciate you guys. I'm out.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate.